Hey guys, Coach Dan, and we're talking about the Winter Olympics. All right, up in Vancouver, we've got the 2010 Winter Olympics going on right now, and I hate the winter. I really do. Being a baseball guy, I love it when it's the 3H's, hazy, hot, and humid. I love it when it's 98 degrees, 90% humidity. Love it. Winter Olympics, I don't really get it. Shaun White is ridiculous on the snowboard and the half pipe. I can appreciate the skill that goes into it, but I don't get it. I don't understand strapping sticks to your feet and sliding down a big snowy hill. Back when I had my Camaro, I got it when I was a junior in high school. I love the winter because I can go out and do donuts in the snow, but Camaro's gone, and aside from throwing snowballs for my dog, winter really doesn't have anything to offer me. But watching these Olympics is really cool because of the personal interest stories. Not the touchy-feely stories, but the training stories. They show how these athletes get into the weight room and really bust their butts in the weight room for their moment in the Olympics. So they're training their butts off for their entire lives for what's the downhill Super G, a minute and a half maybe. A run on the half pipe with the snowboard is 35 seconds. I don't know, I'm just guessing there. But they're training their entire lives for these minutes. And these minutes really come down to split seconds. The difference between first place or gold and not even getting a medal in the downhill or the slalom or really any of these events is split seconds. It's unreal. The qualifiers in the short track race, short track speed skating, which is really, again, pretty cool to watch, but I don't get it. I don't understand what would make anybody want to do that. But the qualifier was decided by, I think they said 6/1000ths of a second. 6/1000ths. That's unbelievable how close that is. When we were watching Michael Phelps in the Summer Olympics, there was one race that he won gold by less than the width of a pencil eraser. A pencil eraser is a 1/4 inch. He won gold by a 1/4 inch. It's unbelievable. And it really all comes down to their training. And we say that baseball is a game of inches, a game of split seconds, bang, bang plays. Think about how hard these Olympic athletes train for those split seconds and those 1/4 inches. Their intensity is jacked through the roof to shave off those split seconds. Now, how many times on a baseball field or in a baseball game is there a bang bang play at first where you're either out or safe by a split second? How many times are you going to field the ball and maybe it takes a hop over your head and you've got that split second to get your glove up to make the play. You've got that split second to get your glove, those few inches to make the play. It's all about seconds and inches. And that's where training intensity comes in. When you're here in the weight room, don't waste your time on exercises that aren't going to help you shave seconds off of your performance. Don't waste your time on exercises that aren't going to help you get those extra inches, which is the difference between safe and out. When you're at the plate, the difference of 1/10 of a second is the difference between swinging and missing or sending the ball off the outfield wall. So it's really that big of a difference. Strike three, you're out, or game-winning double off the wall is a matter of 1/10 of a second. So focus your intensity on what needs to be done in the weight room. Think about every single repetition, every single exercise that you do in terms of how that repetition is going to improve your performance. If you look at the training that these Olympic athletes do, they're not wasting time. There's not a single exercise that they do for the fun of it. Every single exercise, every single repetition, every single set is focused on that moment in the Olympics. How many Olympic athletes come back from multiple years? Sure, you've got a few athletes who've been in 3, sometimes 4 Olympics, but for the most part, it's one and done. They're training their entire lives for one moment. We've got moments all season long. We have moments every inning that are decided by split seconds. So focus your intensity, focus your efforts. Don't come into the weight room and call it social hour. When you come into the weight room and socialize, you're not focused on what you need to accomplish. Get your focus, get your intensity, and I can guarantee you that those split seconds are going to go in your favor. When you're moving down the base path, you're going to be safe by inches instead of out by inches. If you really focus every single exercise, every single repetition, knowing the reason that you're doing it, and concentrating on what the exercise does for you on the ball field, and how that exercise, how that specific set or repetition is going to enhance your performance out on the field. So as much as I hate the winter, as much as it's really got nothing to offer me, watching these Winter Olympics is really, really unbelievable, because it shows you the intensity and the focus that these athletes have to get the job done. It's Coach Dan from Baseball Strength, signing off.